At 2:57 p.m. Central Time, I am back. I'm just sitting here, pretty much laying back, chilling, sipping on a Modelo. And I was just looking at my videos and scrolling a little bit, see what was happening in these social media streets. I said, well, you got a little energy, Rox. You ain't really that sleepy. And this is like, you only got today and tomorrow to get these, videos popping. And go ahead and go live. Talk about relationships. Yeah. I said, let me go ahead and go live for a minute. You just laying here. And I almost felt like I was going to doze off. I really did. And I was like, I'm just going to go live. I mean, I got today and tomorrow to get these coins popping. You know what I mean? So let's talk about it, y'all. Y'all see the title of the live stream. Let's talk about relationships. Let's have some fun. Are you married, single, separated, or divorced? What is your status? What is your relationship status? I really want to know. I want everybody to get in the chat and put married, single, divorced, or separated. hmm In the meanwhile, I'm gonna sit here and sip on this little Modelo. I'm just looking out on my patio. I see it's a whole couple family down there. They got their tent. They got the little pool for the kids going. They got their chairs. They barbecuing. hmm What y'all doing today? Let me see if I can share my live. Let me go try to find it real quick. Let me find it. I can't never find the stuff. It's like a ritual or something. What the hell? What's going on? I'm finna say, I know dog well. I should have had more than 5 views. Hey, y'all, come on in. I don't see nobody. I see 3 people and 2 likes. Where is everybody? Everybody in church? hmm Okay, let me go to my page real quick. Go to my channel. See if I can find this live. I don't see this live. Try it again. This phone tweaking. hmm Okay, I go see somebody. Hey, Annie, how you doing? What's happening? Okay, it's live. Yeah, I'm live, y'all. I am live. I see 16 heads, 3 likes. What's y'all status? What's y'all relationship status? Hello, how you doing? Come on in. Hit the like button. Share the live. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to actually find this live on my other phone, y'all. Because what I like to do is I like to find my live while I'm talking to y'all. And I like to like share it and stuff. But I can't even find it yet. Well, this is a new phone. This is an iPhone 16. I don't know why it's tweaking. Let me go to live. Let me see. Okay, I found it. I found it. I found it. So let me share it. Thank you. And go ahead and comment on one of my long form videos or something like that so I can check you out. I like to subscribe back, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't do content, but you never know. You might just change your mind and decide to. And that way you got some subscribers. You got some subscribers. You don't have to start off fresh. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Oliver? What's happening, Valerie? We got Valerie. We got Oliver. We got Annie. Who else we got? Hold on. I got to scroll up. I want to talk about relationships. I'm in that mood, y'all. I'm in that mood on the Sunday. Is your name Cage Dickerson? Is that how you pronounce that? Cage? Kauge. I could be saying it wrong. I apologize if I am. But yeah. Yeah, I just said, hey, I had to scroll up and see your name. And did I say it right? Okay, good. Good, good, good. I'm not so slow after all. I can figure some things out. Woo. I don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening. I'm asking y'all what's y'all relationship status. Do y'all be reading the chat before you come on the live? They usually have like a title, or something in the description. I try to make a habit of doing that. I don't like just going live and not titling my stuff. I want y'all to kind of, know what's going on. But I want to know, I want to talk about relationships. If everybody in here over 18, because we don't want to talk to children about relationships. You're too young for relationship if you under 18, in my opinion. You say, oh my God, I'm so happy right now. You're the first person in the live stream who have said my name. Really? Well, I know I won't be the last. He said, well, I'm 9 years old. Oh, it's a cute little baby. You're 9. I got grandkids your age. And Sapi 78 Nero was a Roman emperor from 54 to 68 AD, known for cruelty and excess. He's often blamed for the great fire of Rome and persecuted Christians. His rule ended in chaos and he passed away at 30. Well, damn, he didn't live no long. You 10. Oh, I'm about to play Roblox now. Oh, my grandkids love Roblox. Sapi. Damn. He died. He was just a baby too. 30. My daughter passed away at 31. That's really young. Thanks for that information and history. I didn't know any of that. But you guys, you're going to enjoy your Roblox. We don't want you in here talking about relationships. Your relationship is with Roblox. And be careful on those apps, y'all. There's all kind of weirdos on these different apps, including Roblox. Have fun. Because we're about to talk about relationships. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Share the live stream. You know what I mean? Because I was just laying here. And I was like, I'm finna fall asleep. But I was like, no, I really don't want to go to sleep yet. Let me get up and go live and talk to my people. I really appreciate y'all stopping through. I'm just sitting here drinking on a Modelo beer and some chips. That's all I'm doing. Waiting on y'all to come through. Come on through. Did I get a chance to share my live? Let me see. See, when I share it, then I can then I can get in here and then I can comment. I'm typing let's talk about relationships. Are you in a relationship? Oh, I hate when I be typing too fast. Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Are you single? Are you separated? Or are you divorced? Hey, Valerie. Let me see. Are you married, single, separated, or divorced? Okay. In my mind, I'm not even married, y'all. Ain't that crazy? I really feel like I'm not married. I forgot what day I got married. I'm not even really sure the year. That's crazy. Valerie, you said I'm single and not in a relationship. I'm more at peace now. When was the last time you had a relationship, Valerie, if you don't mind me asking? Like what year? How long did it last? That's good to know that you're content and happy and at peace right now. That's how it should be, even when we're in relationships. We shouldn't have to go through something and be so hectic and toxic, and then we finally get free from it. We can breathe and be like, oh, yes. Because we know a lot of people, men and women, do not make it out of those relationships sometimes the same way they entered them. Sometimes they don't make it at all. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? It can go all the way to the left and someone won't be here. That's how bad some of them get. He said he died because of suicide. I have decided to bless you with some history knowledge. My deepest condolences to your daughter going to move on to the next stream. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Sapi. Thank you for your condolences and the information. I really appreciate it. Why are you forgetting about? I ain't forget about you. I said your name, Cage. How old are you? Let me see. Did you say how old you was? Because I don't want no children up in here now. I might say some things. You 9 years old. You can't be up in here, child. I said Cage, remember? And you 9. You can't be up in here talking about relationships. What you got a relationship with your pet frog? Your best friend next door? You say my last relationship was in 2013. Dism. That's a long, long, long. But I know you feel better. I don't miss it. It's been what? Since 2020 for me, really 2019. Just because you got the title of being married, if it's not in action, if it's not appropriate, if it's not, you know what I'm saying, something that's proactively going on both parts, and you together like that, then it don't count. You just got the title. Just like those married single mothers that don't really know that they're married single mothers. I literally almost 10. Oh, okay, you almost 10. Lord. I don't think your mom and dad will want you over here talking to the grown-ups about relationships, hearing the things we're talking about. Oh, not we're talking about, but we're going to be talking about. Whew. How long did it take you to get over it, Valerie? Or was you like happy and you didn't need no healing time to be like good with it being over with? You was good when it was over and that was that, and you just kept going. Some people, it take a while. You get a separation or a divorce, and you be in your feelings and you be wishing it could work out and you be sad. And then sometimes you just be so glad, like me right now, glad to be free. Officially. You say it was a narcissist. Damn, they rampant these days, girl. They everywhere. I mean, it's almost like when you hear people say it, you think they're using the word loosely, but they be really accurate a lot of times. Yeah. I just posted a remix with me and Tony. Well, it wasn't really Tony. It was me acting like Tony with that filter on my face. And I had did a remix with it. I thought it was funny, to look back and because even then we weren't together, but just me sitting around the house and enduring the smell, the drunkenness, the crazy attitude, the wishy washy, happy, nice. Then he snap off a little bit or have an attitude. Just dealing with all that. I'm just so glad to be here where I'm at. And it ain't perfect. It got a lot of potential. But I was just saying to myself, I'm like, if this place was owned by the right people and they was doing it by the book, I wouldn't even be up in here probably because I wouldn't fit the what they would think I could qualify for this place. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, your credit ain't good. Oh, you don't make 3 times the money. So everything is, going to happen. It don't look like it with black and white, and we looking with the natural eye a lot of things because with the natural eye, up is up, down is down, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Sunday is Sunday, Monday is Monday, Tuesday is Tuesday. You say not with that habitual lie, couldn't be trusted at all. Yeah, these people are some notorious liars. Notorious. No, 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 no. Notorious. You turn the air on for me, please. Is it just me hot? Is y'all hot too? So after that relationship, Valerie, if you don't mind me asking, that made you not ever want to, have companionship again, or just not be in a serious relationship, but you don't mind kicking the bobos every now and then with, what I'm saying, if you met the right person, or you do know, like I got male friends. I've always had male friends. Even when I was in a marriage, or relationships are just out here. I had male friends. Like I'm talking about go way back from like high school days. I've always had that, and now I never wanted to give it up. Yeah, it would slow down when you marry because you ain't gonna be hanging out because you married or you're in a serious relationship. But I never just completely cut nobody off, and I'm glad I did. Because even the times where I just wasn't even talking to them, every now and then we would text whatever, and then when I lost one of them, that's really made me mad because I was like, we kept on putting off hanging out, meet for lunch, and I don't call myself trying to be discreet or be respectful, not be all sneaky with it. Since I'm married, I didn't feel good about that because I'm not the type of person that's going to be cheating, or I don't want to even look like I'm cheating. And then when he passed away, I was like, man, all that time we kept putting it off. You never know when somebody's gonna leave, so we already know that. So okay, I'm just reading y'all comments. I see 16 people in here, and what you say, Kay? Liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm getting these notifications on my videos. Yeah. Oh yeah, she talking about the video I just posted with me and Tony. Yeah, he lying his ass off. Y'all come on in and say hello, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta just be peeping from the bushes. Y'all can say hello. Good afternoon, happy Sunday, or whatever time it is, day it is. I don't know. Maybe y'all across the world. It might be nighttime. I'm scrolling on my other phone while I'm talking to y'all. I'm waiting on y'all to chop it back up with me. That's all I'm doing. Think about content to post. That's all I'm doing. Scrolling over here, just scrolling. I got some videos I got to look at. I got to look at Style of a Storm. I got to look at more videos she put up. I see Fifi about to go live later on today. I got some work to do. I got some videos to watch. You say I have male friends. Hey Shannon. Hey. Good evening. Yeah, it's 3:15 my time. We talking about relationships. Are you in a relationship, Shannon? Are you married, single, divorced, separated? Just got some friends with benefits. Y'all know I just did that video. I did that short, acting like I was different women that was being interviewed about their experiences in relationships. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. If you ain't seen this, my last short that I just posted. No, it ain't. It's the short before the last one. The last one I just posted is a remix with me and Tony, and then it's right after that. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. What advice you got for the younger women? Don't let no man move in just because he got good pipe and a bag of shrimp. That's how I lost my first couch and my peace of mind. Be honest, do you still let men hit? I let one hit last month and he ain't had no gas money. That was my last relapse. What's something men don't understand about women your age? We not bitter, baby. We just tired. I've been cheated on, lied to, and used for my food stamps. I'm not angry. I'm experienced. What's the pettiest thing you ever did after a breakup? I snuck in and flipped his mattress upside down. Left all his dreams stuck to the ceiling. And what's your dating rule at your age? If you don't got life insurance, don't talk to me. I'm not looking for love. I'm looking for benefits. What advice you? Hey, Gigi. Hey, girl. Come on in here. We talking about relationships. I just played y'all that last little short I did. And it's titled My Multiple Personalities and I Had an Interview. So I pretend to be different women, which is my really alter ego, multiple personalities. Having this interview, I found the sound over there on TikTok. So I just used it for that. And I thought it was funny, you know. When you get to be as old as me and old as some of you guys are, it's not that serious. All those tears you wasted, and you can laugh at a lot of that shit now. Because I'm so glad I'm not one of the ones that's still bitter at any of those guys or any of my ex-husbands. Well, I only got one ex-husband and one. I just don't even see me being married. I be forgetting I'm married. That shit crazy, ain't it? Anniversary come around, we don't say shit to each other, or he'll say it to me, and I be like, oh damn, it's our anniversary. I be forgetting. I'm more on guard, and now I attend church now. Oh man, the wolves are showing up in there too. But at least you go to a place that you probably been going a long time. You comfortable. You know the congregation. Hey girl, I go Ian in the building. World Wonder Creations. She said the truth is everyone is singular. Now, no matter what they believe, man-made laws and rules are not the end all be all. Yeah, there's something to put in place to, you know what I'm saying, to legitimize it, to make money off of it, to have control. It's a bunch of bullshit, in my opinion. It really is. What's making right, real, true, or whatever you're trying to make it is between the two people. One can't be, you know, like one may want, hey, Lake Lady, one may want honesty, support, love, uh, no cheating, no hanging out with the guys every single night, just maybe every other weekend, while she hang out with her girls every other weekend. Or and they have date night. They want this white picket fence with a dog named Rover, house fully paid for, two-car garage, at home mom or part-time mom working while dad go and really do everything and the bank accounts she pays the bills. They want this image in this, you know what I'm saying? But that guy or that lady, you know what I'm saying, depending on how you get down, not on that. See, it sounds good. Lady said, I'm divorced of 12 years, was dealing with the ex living with me. But looks like he found a new supply. Lucky me, because I will never go down that rabbit hole again with him. Been celibate for 2 years. Woo, that's bullshit. I know that's right. Well, congratulations, girl. I'm going to give you a hand clap. I've been celibate since 2020. I'm say, well, officially I've been out the room, but when it comes to that other part, I'm gonna say 2019. Woo! Motivation madness. Then I'm looking at some notifications. I haven't seen. I haven't seen. Damn, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Can't even think of it now. Let me drink a little bit. But yeah, I just want to chop it up because I since I did that video, I'd be afraid to try it now. My might break my back, right? I just think it'll be a waste. I just think I've evolved so much, and my eyes are so open to what's really real against what I want to be real, against what's false. You know what I'm saying? We always want to, we paint the picture in our mind, we vision. But I mean, from the time that you're 12 or 16 or 22 years old, you start visualizing the type of relationship you want based off what you see on TV. Like we used to watch the Huxtables on the Cosby Show. Remember, we never seen no family that had money like that until we seen them. It was always good times. Oh yeah, we seen the Jeffersons, but it was basically just him and Weezy. They child was a grown man. He said, that is great, Lake Lady. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I realized I could do a lot of things myself. Thank you, ladies. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I just don't want women to be delusional. Just because you have a vision in your head of how you want it to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got to understand that that's just gonna be probably your vision. You ain't gonna never meet no other person that really wants that same vision, even if they tell you that, even if they try to allude to it, because a lot of them ain't gonna never say that. They don't never want you to be able to come back and throw it in their face that they said or promised you anything, especially if they good. When they good with that mouthpiece, or they good with that finessing, or they good with that gaslighting, they not gonna come out and say those things. They gonna let you say it, and they gonna just not say nothing and look at you. You gonna think they agree, and that ain't it, you know. So keep in mind when you making your list of demands and and how you want your relationship to be and how you demand it be. And you know what I'm saying? Just know you got to really make sure before you give up them goodies and give up your time that that person really on standing on what you think they saying or what they actually did say to you they standing on. Because Tony main line was, when I said I do, I do. Just because some shit sounds slick and cute, that don't make it real. You know what I'm saying? He used to try to finesse with that shit like I was some fucking 30-year-old woman or 25-year-old woman. You know, that you can say that shit 50 times a day, 50 days in a row. And you still full of shit. Because you said you do as in I do, you know, that means I stop. He gonna stop doing what he was doing. Bullshit. He said, you're exactly right, lady. Yes, ma'am. They'll let you all them pretty things, but reality is not the same. Right. And then some people don't want to hear us talk about it the way we talk about it because they want to live in their illusion by being a younger person. They like that illusion. They got that hope. You know what I'm saying? And they should have that hope to a certain extent because you don't want to be a young person just feeling down and hopeless like a penny with a hole in it. No, we don't want that. Or we don't want you out here being a sucker. You know? You say, I'm single, currently evolving and thriving behind all this toxic tyranny through everything and everyone in this world. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Sounds about right to me. You know? And with so much going on in the world on different levels, especially the ones that really affect our livelihoods, when we don't even know what's going on or when and how it's going to affect it, but it's know it's coming whenever it comes. And we can't be distracted by no dead relationships. That means jobs. That means with your best girlfriend. That means with your baby daddy. That means with your husband. If it ain't right, you ain't got time to be distracted by it. You got to be focused on them kids and focused on your plans and stocking up and being healthy as you can, being safe as you can. Because I know a lot of y'all already heard that over there in DC, that 34 brown women and little girl, younger girls have came up missing in 24 hours. I don't know what the count is now. And that's just not over there. It's just that it's just being talked about because we got social media. The news ain't talking about it. Nobody put out no Amber Alerts, they see it. So, you know, he said everybody got to learn, unfortunately. Man, go to the ends of the earth when the truth is right in their faces. Yeah, that is true. Man, yeah. We be trying to help people and save them, and especially our kids, we be trying to school them. And some of them they gonna retain and really, you know, but a lot of them they gonna just like, hopefully they'll remember it while they going through and being hard headed and doing what they got to do. I get it. Some things you do have to go through on your own, and there's just no way around it. But then some shit you ain't got to. You ain't got to go smoke crack to know that you're gonna be addicted or dope with. You don't have to go shoot heroin in your arms to know that if you do, you addicted. You turned out. You burn up. So I wish they'd look at a lot of things like that. Yeah, child. Are you in a relationship, World Wonder? Or have you ever been in one recently? Just sipping on this Modelo. Thank y'all for the 19 likes. 14 people here. Everybody say hello. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Mm-hmm. And I think the last place I would ever want to be the man or date a man that is in church. Nope. I don't be bothered either one, worldly, or church. I'm good. Mm-mm. Like I said yesterday, any man that I know already that kicked the lobos with me and I got a pass with, whether we used to dance together or we dated a long time ago or whatever the case may be, your best bet is just to be my friend. Be cool with me. Be friendly. You ain't gotta be my friend. Be friendly. And just, check on each other once every 60 days or something, once a month. But all that other stuff not gonna happen with me. I'm good. Okay, I got 20 likes now, but I only got 9 people in the chat. What's up with that? Shit, I guess nobody want to talk about relationships. I guess everybody relationship that do got one is so fucked up, it ain't nothing to talk about. It's like, nobody want to talk about this shit. Hey, Carrie. How you doing, lady? How's your Sunday? Just over here talking about relationships. It's like a lot of people just be doing stuff. They don't really know what they doing, what they stand for, or what they expect. They scared to have conversations about certain things. They scared to know the answers, whether it's gonna be the truth or a lie. And then half people be so drunk and high when they around each other, those conversations would go, be non and void. I ain't gonna remember that shit. Like I never have a conversation. You have daddy issues? What you mean by that? I hear people saying that. I've heard it many times. But I don't really know what that means other than the fact that, well, maybe it means what I think it means. Does it mean that your father wasn't around? So you look for man to like take the place of father on some level? Is that what I mean? Kyla, bring me my wine out the refrigerator, please. That's how people pick bad partners. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know if I ever had daddy issues. My father wasn't around. I had a stepfather. I had my real father. So until I was 8 years old, and then they got separated. Then they got divorced. But my father was always around. He lived with my grandma, and I was always in my grandma's house. So I don't know if I had daddy issues like that. You just made me think. Bible said, Rox, I'm finding a lot of things about myself that I'm not going to accept when it comes to a man. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Unfortunately, people won't start off that way. We just start off, we take everything so lightly. Like it's not serious, we just having fun or it's the company party. I met him through the job. I met him through my best friend. That's her husband's friend. Or I was at the bus stop. You ain't really when you're young. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about now. Grown as hell. We ain't doing all that now. You don't be thinking shit gonna be like that. You don't be. You don't be thinking. Hey there, Mrs. H1, H1559 in the building. I already know you in a relationship. You say Mrs. So you married. I just look at it like this. I ask myself these questions like, why? What's my motivation for being in a marriage relationship? Living in relationship, marriage, or whatever you want to call it. Just me and him. We dedicating ourselves to be together, whether we decide to get married, are married, or whatever. I ask myself the main question. That's what everybody needs to ask. Like, why? Like, why do you want that? Ask yourself, why do you want that? Especially once you get past 25, 35 years old. If you ain't already got it, or you used to have it, now that you 30, you 40, you ain't got it no more. Now you out here, you doing pretty good for yourself. Your kids are straight, all your bills paid. It's like, now why would you want to add a fucking man to that? Like why? Everybody that's already got somebody and it's all good. You heard I said, if it's all good, yes, stay. Nobody trying to separate y'all. We want y'all to stay together and stick around people with like minds that's on the same shit y'all on. But when you ladies find out that your man ain't what you thought it was, don't come crying. Don't be mad about it. Be grateful that God opened up your eyes and revealed the truth. Don't ever be mad. Don't hit him. Don't cuss him out. None of that shit. You say laugh out loud, yes. So that's all you gotta do. Just ask yourself why. Just because you be bored, that ain't no reason to say I want to be in a relationship. Bored is good. Pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? If it's supposed to naturally happen with the right person, let it naturally happen with the right person. Don't be asking somebody to hook you up. Don't be going to the club hoping that you meet somebody or the first person walk up to you with a smile and a gold tooth, offering you a drink. You think that's it. No. You better be careful. That might be the same man out here doing all kind of wicked stuff. You don't know who these people are. And we know that. We always be on alert. People head on a swivel. People doing shit out here. So why would you let some man walk up to you in whatever setting, whether it's work or your friend's house, and you get your guard down? You supposed to keep your guard up, child. Keep that goddamn guard up. Because you don't know what he done just did before he came to your face. You don't know what he about to do or what he about. Who after him? Who he stole from? You know what I'm saying? Do we smoke? If you don't smoke, why would you just let him, you see him smoking, you be like, that's a done deal. He ain't finna stop smoking to be with you. And don't try to say nothing once you move in together. Don't make the mistake I made. We want to get, you know what I'm saying? But the good thing about that is when we talked about it, it was always never smoke in the house. We went outside or in the basement, which was still a house because coming through the vents. You say that is a no. I don't care for when I date. I can't do the dating sites either. Hell no. I wish I would go to a dating site for fun, put a fake picture up because I'm bored. I've done that before, and that lasted 3 days. I got bored of doing that. This was before I started doing content creation. Now, when you're doing content creation, you got plenty to be busy with. I used to be cussing their ass out. All those people that call you on Facebook, they be trying to FaceTime you, and you can see them playing with themselves, hairy ass chest, fat ass stomachs. It's never all good. I think people think marriage is a fixer. You marry understanding you, and then will change. It don't always mean change for the better. My marriage isn't perfect, nor is anyone. Okay, say that. I love it. Sounds about right to me. I agree with you. My marriage was horrible. My first marriage was really good for the first 2 years. After that, it was a whole nother level. But we got past it, talked about it, separated. I eventually filed for divorce. And to this day, we cool. We talk every now and then. We check on each other. That's text. We don't really talk on the phone that much. We might talk on the phone once every 90 days. It's mostly like shoot a text. Hey, just checking in. How the kids, Or I'm like, what's good? Have a great weekend. Just enough, just to make sure we still alive. That type of thing. Not no long, drawn ass conversation. You know? What was I putting say? I'm so sick of this iCloud shit. You're gonna try to take money off my car. My marriage was horrible. I married a whole shyster, finesse, liar. Like, not somebody that wanted a good life, peaceful life, go to work every day, mind their business, do regular things that couples do. This person was straight up everything opposite of what he presented himself to be. And that's the part I'm talking about. At that age, at the age of what? I think he just turned 46 or 47. That's an old ass man. Be playing those type of games, You would think somebody 25, 35, 38 at the most will play those games. Well, you think when people get 40, 45, and they tired. Why the fuck you ain't tired? Where you getting all this energy from to want to play games? With somebody that you ain't got to with because you just reconnected with them. You ain't seen them in 25 years, so why you feel like you got a lot of them? If anything, you could have came all the way correct and still reap the benefits of having a good friend. Maybe somebody wants to get down with you every now and then. Who knows how good it went? But all them lies, I can't do all them lies. Hey y'all, thanks for them 23 likes. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the live for me. There's some more people's up in here. We missed our Wednesday relationship talk live. I used to do Wednesday relationship talk. every Wednesday evening. Carrie said, can't raise a man, I don't want to build a man. Right. And then think about it. If you really just keep it real with ourselves, the women ain't no goddamn better. You know what I'm saying? When I say the women ain't no better, I'm not talking about you, me, everybody in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. That particular woman that knows she on bullshit and knows she ain't right for no good man. Like, keep it real with yourself. If you fit this script or ever did, why would you think that's a good man for you and he should and he got to and he needs to have when you only clean your fucking house? You won't even wipe your ass right. You know what I'm saying? Until you know a man about to come over and see you. You don't even cook clean or have no high hopes or nothing positive. You know, you don't keep yourself up. You ain't thinking about the kids like that. You depressed pretty much. You just, surviving, scratching and surviving. And then when you get that text or you meet that new man that made you smile, now you all trying to be somebody you really ain't. And then when you get them, then you really go back to being the lazy, won't clean the microwave bitch. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. And guys, y'all need to be on y'all shit too. Make sure you picking and choosing and let somebody choose you that's on the same page as you too. If you want to be on bullshit, want to be a notorious liar, and don't want to stick to your word of coming over every Sunday at 12 o'clock, like you said, or every other weekend, we're going to do this. If you don't want to do that, get somebody that's on some old right now, what you doing shit. That means you single and you just kick the bobos and whoever free, and you free too, y'all do that. You take a sip of my Modelo. But when I ask myself why, I can't come up with one good reason why I want to be with a man. I can't think of not one thing, y'all. Y'all put in the chat, like, what would be my, like, put yourself in my shoes. Like what would be my reason? Like, to even get back with Tony. Let's just say he cleaned his act up and went to rehab and shit, stopped drinking, and went to therapy for his mental illness and shit like that. You said that man ain't no good if he want a trifling woman, and the same for a woman. Yep. Yep. And he acting like it's brand new. But some people can hide for a minute. They show their representative for 15, 20 minutes. You know, whether that means 15 months or 6 months, you know, and then they're going to come out. And that's because now you finding out this, that don't mean you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm stuck. You know, as far as not being able to go emotionally and you got to go. Now, you might have to save a little money and work your job a little longer than you expected to and get some overtime so you can get out of that physically. But emotionally and physically like that, when it comes to intimacy, you ain't got to let them touch you. You said, currently, no, I have to protect my inheritance from malevolent spirits. Oh, okay. I ain't mad at you. You will spot them a mile away anyway. They couldn't even pull one on you. Hey, Janet. We talk about relationships, Janet. When was your last relationship? Are you married, single, separated, divorced? It's like I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, okay, I'm in a new place. Let's say I got it all furnished now. Kids got their schedule popping with school and everything. Summertime over with. We're going back to our regular schedule program. And I'm just sitting here still doing content. My channel thriving. Might be stuck sometimes. But I'm doing what I'm doing. So it's like now, here come a man. I want a man now. It's like, that don't fit. It don't make sense. Because that would mean that I would be telling that man, and I have to be real with myself, that if I chose to be with him and date him and get to know him and he say he interested, that means I'm signing a verbal contract that I am willing to be a participant and I am going to do X, Y, and Z because I know that's the part of a woman to want to be with a man that know if he wants her to be with him and for her to understand that he said, if you want me to be with you, this is what I expect from you, Roxanne, because I am a man and I require these things. And me as the woman, that woman, I'm going to say hell to the no because I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to make you no promises that I'm going to cook and clean when you want me to. I don't want to be bothered with your attitude because the job pissed you off, you know, or whatever the case may be. I don't want that toxic shit. Hey girl, you caught another line. Yeah. You said, hey, you said 20 years divorce, love and life, uh set ground rules. So are you saying you will be single? Yes, I'll be single for the rest of my life. That is exactly what I'm saying. And I'm so good with that. I believe this was all written in the stars for me. A long, 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 long time ago. Who knows? You know, they say we come back and revisit until we get it right, until we get it right, till we learn, till we serve our purpose. You know what I'm saying? Whatever my purpose is, I know part of it is to be with these kids, to teach them what I need to teach them, to protect them, to nurture them, to love them. I know that's part of it. But along the way, before all this happened, I went through a lot of things in relationships. I just happened to be that strong one who didn't really let those relationships, disappointments get to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And now 20s, I did a little bit. But as I kept growing, getting older and older, I wasn't able to even give a fuck. Even when I wanted to. I wanted to be like, oh, cry about it. And I just couldn't. I just couldn't. And I was thinking something was wrong with me. Like, why do I just don't care if it don't work out? I'm in a long distance relationship and I can't stay like this. He pays all the bills and everything, but he plans on closing the gap between us. Oh, you better get ready. He coming to get you, girl. You say nothing wrong with it, but reality you do get lonely. I turn the word to the word. I think about that too. I've been there, y'all. We talking about me not being intimate with nobody since at least 2018, 2019. I don't miss it. Me not sleeping in the bed with my husband since 2020. I don't miss it. I visualize what y'all saying and what I hear people say for years. I say now, you might, the kids gonna be grown their own lives. They're gonna be around as much. They're gonna be coming back and forth until they actually move out, and you're gonna find yourself sitting here alone. But I just don't see me taking the place of that lonely street, that spot, that missing body with a man. I just don't see it. If I was to do that, I'm just gonna keep it real. If I was to hey Kathy, you said, hey, I'm married. Congratulations, girl. How long you been married? If I was to replace that spot with being with a man, 9 times out of 10, it would be with somebody I already knew, and we would be roommates. It would be for financial reasons. It would be for survival tactics. It would be because he got my back, I got his. Nobody will be at the house but our families. He'll have his room, I have mine. We will never, ever, ever touch each other. Not a snuggle, not a kiss or nothing. I want no part. I will act like a whole dyke around him. He would think I was into women. That's how bad it would be. And I will want no parts of a woman or man. I'm telling y'all, I know what I know. If I was in my 30s saying this, you might be like, that bitch don't know what she's talking about. She lying, she gonna change them. No, I'll be 59. I know I don't want it. I don't want it. Been there, done it, had it. I know how to do it. I know how to ride it. I know how to do all that shit. Been over. I know how to cook clean. I know how to laugh at the fucking jokes. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feels like to get butterflies and all that shit. I don't want it no more. You say, I like being single. I've never been single and felt like I needed it. You said the world will convince you that a two-parent household is a requirement. Raising an adequately functioning adult requires that you be an adequately functioning adult. Thank you. Say 26 years and 27 in September. Congratulations. Any man I'm with is always financial because he can't afford me. He can't have me. I'll be damned if I give myself away to go 50-50. Right. And I'm saying, how you doing? Hey, Nerly. And I'm saying, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but even for him paying the bills, I'm not giving him no ass. He'll just be paying the fucking bills. I don't have to fuck you because you pay bills. And I know that goes along with being in a relationship. So why would I even send him off and fool myself and lie to myself like I'm going to be about that life? He's going to want you to bob them apples whenever he wants you to bob them apples. And that's going to be your job. All because he paid bills and you married to him. I'm not doing that shit. Shit. But in the natural act, that's only tit for tat. That's only right. That's what women do in relationships. That's what women do that's married. I like giving up. I don't want none of that shit. Them funky ass balls, they can go wash them and soak them in the tub. I don't want no parts of it. Mm-mm. I look at all men like they already tainted and got diseases and been licking on somebody's stanky thing and then want to come over and tongue kiss me. Hell no. No. Humanity is an illusion land. Hell yeah, my opinion. Shit. I know I might be in my own illusion too. But I'd rather be in my illusion and then that other illusion going 50-50 and understanding, help putting him up from his bootstraps. I'm gonna help him. He in the gutter, he been in jail and it wasn't his fault. You know, and it might not have been. He been in jail, ain't his fault. But that don't make you know his character, his loyalty, his mental state, how he think of women, how he think about who owe him, what happened to him while he was in there, even though he didn't do nothing to really get there or wasn't that bad. He was a victim on some level. Well, why do you got to be the one that, you know what I'm saying? Why do I have to be the one to understand that shit and help him? I ain't got no energy for that. I got 5 grandkids. I'm going to put all my energy to them. I won't give a shit if it turned out that they be the biggest disappointment in life to themselves, to God, to me. I'm going to invest all my energy in that. Not somebody's son I just met on the fucking corner online or I used to deal with years ago. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. That's why you have to be equally yoked, because when your needs are being met in healthy ways, I always got to know the person before you go deep. Bubble said not necessarily 50-50, but the same percentage is a must be fully. Hold on. Well, we as women ask for equal treatment. Let's live equally. Then you simply can't have it both ways. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said, Bubbles, I know I ain't finna do it. So why would I even act like it just to get the man? I don't want to do it. So the honest thing to do is for me to be real with myself and know that I'm not licking assholes. I'm not spreading it open. I'm not gonna cook because you want me to cook. I'm not gonna rub your back and run your bath water. I'm not gonna listen to your stories because I'm a selfish motherfucker right now. I'm not mentally well right now. I'm not strong enough to do that. All the energy I got is just for these kids. So it wouldn't be right. That's because I'm in a good mood today. That's because my life is better. That's because the kids are grown and left, that I'm going to just sit here and act like I'm going to do all that shit. Because by that time, I'm going to be 60-something, 70. And I'm going to do that? Hell no. So this is for me. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This is not the blueprint for any other woman. This is just me because of my situation and my age and all I've been through. Now, the younger ones, if y'all, hey, do it how you do it, baby. Because when you're younger, it is more pure, depending on the guy that you trying to get with, where he come from. If he come from the gutter, then you better be very careful, because he been taught how to fucking just be selfish and he fending for himself. But if you grew up in a nice household, house was decent, even though you might not eat everything you want to eat every night, for the most part, you had a good upbringing. You're going to have to date somebody with the same thing. You can't be trying to bring no nigga up out of bootstraps. You better leave his ass in the gutter, or you're going to be suffering. Bible said, I used to feel alone in the beginning, but not now. I turn to the Bible. That's a good thing. I like my man I'm naturally attracted to. I think if I feel like a chore, you're in the wrong relationship. Been there, done that. Yeah. And that's how they all would feel to me. I visualize some of everybody. I'm talking about the guys I used to really like, which is only probably 2 or 3 of them in my whole life. And I just can't do it. I think it's mental for me, y'all. It's mental and emotional. I like the desire. It's real. What I'm feeling is real. It's not just a phase. It's real due to what I've been through. And I'm just no longer interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might remember the time you used to really like to play chess. You used to play chess like a motherfucker. You know, you used to be a spade queen, and then now you just lost the desire for it. You don't want to play that shit no more. That's how I feel about relationships. Yeah, all regurgitated bullshit. Jenny said, right, Valerie. Women must realize they cannot build a man like build a bear. Right. And I'm not with nowhere on that. He could be everything I thought I want him to be, and he can look at me like you everything I thought you. that I want you to be too. And we can go through the test. I mean, Jesus can step off the throne, baby, and give me his approval, show me his identification to show me he really Jesus. The black hair, the black skin, hair, wool, all that. And it can be like ding, 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 ding. This is Jesus. He's telling you that this is the man for you and this is the woman for you. I'm still gonna be like, no, I don't want to. No. Is it something you require me to do because that's the only way I'm getting to heaven, or I can't just go by saying I want to do this. I gotta do what you telling me to do because you are, the way, the truth, and the light. I be having all these discussions with him. The Creator having enough. We need to talk. We need to sidebar. You say, exactly. I ain't losing myself for a man. And see, my man is easygoing. He don't think I should do things because I want him to do it. He thinks he's. That's good. But see, that's like what she just said. She said that he is there. He easygoing. It's about her, really. He just want to make her happy. And I'm pretty sure she is probably really what you call active. She wouldn't be me. Let's say if he told me that I was her and he's saying this to me and this is our relationship. He will eventually get tired of that if it was me because I wouldn't want to be touched for probably once every 4 months. What man that's gonna be around you or y'all come see each other or have often you go see each other because y'all long distance and you be like, oh no, I'm good. But you went out there to see him and shit. I would be that. So that wouldn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be touched. At the end of the day, I can do everything else. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like, you want to hang out today? I ain't gonna hang out with you next week. That's there. I necessarily ain't gonna want to talk on the phone. I'll text you a little bit, but I'm not gonna do what most men and women require each other to do to actually be fulfilled in that relationship, whether it's long distance or right in each other's face. Or whether he in college off there with a football scholarship and she at Morris Brown somewhere, I'm not going to do it. But the good thing about that is that look how old I am. Who really going to want me to do it? You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my friend last night, and he a couple of years older than me. He's like, you're going to find somebody. You're going to find somebody. You confusing me. I'm going to find somebody. I want to find somebody. I don't want to. Shit. Old ass man. I don't want no old ass man. I don't care how old I am. I don't want no old ass man. Keep on talking about, huh? Shit. Let me see what y'all saying. The American dream has become a nightmare for them. You say some men are still little boys looking for a mommy figure. The Bible is a plan, not a prophecy. Hey, what's up, lady? Who is it? Hold on. I didn't hear it right away. All right, I'm back. I didn't even hear nobody knocking on the door till last minute. I done went and got my wine, y'all. What's going on? You say, yes, I'm very active more than him. Ooh, child. I remember them days. First thing is no requirements. That's good. Especially with somebody that y'all been together all them years. I know it ain't no requirements, but you get with somebody new, they want something. And a lot of these older men, they out here messing with them, you know what, and getting them diseases, giving it to their wives and their other partners. You say, are women willing to give what they ask for? Say if the times get rough for their man, would you walk away because he's not able to provide? Uh, I normally wouldn't. I wouldn't, but being that Tony was the person that he was, that's why I walked away. If he had to been the man he betrayed himself to want that he was going to be, and he wasn't evil as fuck like he was, and nasty and liar, calling the police on us and shit like that. If he just wasn't that wretched ass, he was just a regular decent man. But every now and then we'll disagree. Yeah, I would stick by the side. I would. Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. You pick up the pieces. They be there for you. You be there for them. That's what people get married for too. You don't plan on just saying I'm out of this bitch. So you got a good point, Bubba. That's what I think. That's my thing. Question: what are you offering? Keep it 100. You just saying in general, but if you talking to everybody, then I'm not offering shit. That's why I said I ain't willing to do it. I'm not willing to sit here and present myself as if I'm out open. It's open season, or I'm interested in somebody, even somebody in the past. I don't really foresee me like meeting somebody new. I mean, I could, especially if I start hanging out, going to work somewhere, and I'm looking all dapper. If I start back working in the hair salon for some crazy ass reason, of course I'm gonna be extra cute because I'm gonna be out in them streets every day. So I'm gonna be all fixed up. So men gonna come. Ain't no doubt about that. Even if I wasn't looking all dapper, somebody will always try to choose you for whatever reason. But I'm not gonna sit and pretend like I'm gonna do it. I know what it takes. A lot of them looking for a place to stay. They looking for somebody to take care of them in their older age. They know they sick. They know their dicks don't work no more, and they just trying to sit here and just not be alone. But see, somebody younger like you, Bubbles, you don't have that problem for a long time because you're younger. But as you get older, yes, if the world's still here and it ain't blew up by then, asteroid ain't took our ass out, when God ain't came and called us home, yeah, you pretty much gonna go through the same thing unless you stay with the person that you end up growing old with. And I want that for you. I want that for all you young ladies. The guy that's, that's your age, y'all 25, 30 some years old, and y'all got a kid or y'all been knowing each other a long time and y'all ready to move, make the next step, have a family maybe, build together, power couple. That's what it's supposed to be. But after so long, after the first two kids come and motherfuckers be separated, they be having these issues. And there be some beautiful couples that be together that young doing all that I just said, and they stick together a long time. I love to see it. I really do. You say, see, Roxy, this is me. I'm 48 and my man is 40. When I was 38, I had a man that was 40 and he acted 80 years old. It was such a turn off. I left him. And when I say he did everything like that age, damn. Oh. And he was that young. Ooh, I don't blame you, girl. Ooh. Bubbles, what do you mean by offer? Please clarify. He said he wanted to sit around and watch TV all day. I wasn't with that mess. Yes. Yeah. I was always in the street too. But when I say street, I mean I was out at the fair. I was at the African festival. I was performing at this place and that place. I was teaching here. I was at work. I was at the club. I was at rehearsal. I was out doing things. I never just was outside. Where you going? I don't know. I'm just going outside. I ain't never been no outside bitch. I always had somewhere to go. I had scholarships for dance. I was in performances that ran 4 weeks long or 7 days long. We had to rehearse 5 days a week. I'm talking about from the time I was like 16, 14, if you want to count just the classes, going to Springfield to performing for the mayor. You know what I'm saying? I always had that life, at least since I was 15 years old. I don't know no other life. The club didn't come along till I got like 26, 27. That's when I started clubbing. Anything else, it was just a club spot here, a club spot there. I wasn't clubbing though. I just, it's something happening there. Okay, we can go. But I didn't start hitting the club on a regular basis till I got like 27. So I was damn near 30, right? So I'm really enjoying hearing the different perspective. Yes, my parents, grandparents, and great grandparents all had long marriages. No outside kids that have ever heard of some unfaithfulness. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you sure right. We is in a different time. But to know that we had that, I had that experience too. My grandmama And but you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. My grandma, my mama's mama, she passed away. She was like 57, I believe. But they both had other people. She owned a hair salon. He owned some stores. He owned a restaurant. He owned grocery stores. They both was doing their own thing. They both knew it. He had them a little dip on the side. She had her man. But they had that understanding. They stayed together though. That was crazy. My grandmama was nothing nice. She broke a police officer's jaw back in the day. She was real big and heavy. On the picture I showed y'all, she was real small. You know, her mom was like part Cherokee. She was real small, beautiful long hair, wavy hair. But as she got older, she had like 13 kids. Let me see what y'all saying. You said, personally, I have a lot to offer as long as he coming correctly. I don't know what I want to hear. Like, right, I want to know what Bubble said. Like, I want to know, like, what do y'all call having off, like, in a day in the life of? Get in the chat, like, day in the life of, if this my man, and we've been together for, let's say y'all been together at least 6 months to a year on out. Nothing, nothing under 6 months. Really nothing under a year, but I'll give y'all 6 months because relationships be moving fast these days. So what is it like? Like, what do you do? What is your part? What is his part? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Like, if you make a schedule, like content creators, you kind of make a schedule. That's what they tell us to do. Get a calendar. You write now what you got to pay on this day for your bills. You know what I'm saying? And when you're gonna go here, you got to take the kids football practice every day at 5 o'clock. Hubby gonna pick them up. You drop them off. You know what I'm saying? What is it like? I didn't know. I ain't never been no wife before. I became a wife at the age of 42 or 43 for the first time. And I thought all I had to do was the same thing we was doing when we was dating. But then I got tired of doing that. I cook and clean. And I never denied the intimacy. But when it got down to doing other things, sometimes I just didn't feel like doing it. As much as I loved him, I didn't want to do it. Let me scroll down and see what y'all talking about. You say we've been together 6 years only. I'm 48 and he's 40. My first husband, I was 15 years older than him. And that was his second marriage. That was my first one. He had been married before. So I'm the one that didn't know shit. Didn't know shit from Shinola when it came to that. I didn't know. And I'm thinking, since he been married already with children, that he most definitely know what it's going to be like because he already been there. You say, no, I would never walk away due to money. No, I wouldn't walk away because he's a good man in general. I stick by his side. But if he's rotten, bye bye, ninja. Damn right, in general. Okay. Cheating changes the game plan for me. But that's the thing when it comes to cheating. I just don't believe in my mind, heart, and soul that there's not one man who's ever cheated in a relationship, unless that was a very short relationship. So I'm already knowing in my mind and heart that he's already cheating, gonna cheat, or bounce around every blue moon. Because men cheat different ways. Some really have dips on the side, mistresses, or honey dips if you're not married to them, but y'all live together. Some just venture out once, twice a year. So is that a deal breaker? Because he decides to like hit some at the Christmas party. She know he married, she married, and they don't talk about it no more. But if you found out, is that a deal breaker? So I just feel like if you feel that way, you must not never get with a man. Because all men gonna cheat. Are they gonna cheat every day? The whole relationship, the whole marriage? I doubt it. It might just be a certain time during that season, depending on where he at. He might be ready to leave your ass and just ain't told you and gonna really go off on her. But to think that your husband, your man ain't cheating, that's ridiculous. I don't even want to use that word cheating. I don't even like that word. I can call it lying, not being honest or straightforward. Because especially if you're not married, he ain't did nothing wrong in the eyes of God when it comes to you. He did something wrong if you believe in fornication and not being married before you do that act. But when it comes to like, oh, he ain't married, he can do what he want to do, Just all depends on how we look at it. Y'all know what I mean. Take a sip of this wine. He said, you are spitting gems, love it. I offer myself. You approach me and you get what it is I'm laying down. Y'all so funny. I love it. I love it. Hey, Gwen, come on in here. Kathy said, don't ever settle. Women today settle just to say they have a man. Yes, I refuse to settle. Nerdy said, did you, Peach, had posted a video of her crying about we were cheating on her? No, I didn't see that. Was that today, Nerdy? Kathy, what I mean is, what are you coming with? Fun, compatibility, conversation, strength, knowledge, financial, dependability. Kathy said, never give up your dream for a man because I would never ask him to. You say that was the only way they could survive. So I'm more outgoing than my man. He's more laid back. I'm not a club person. I'm a day party, boat and wine tasting. See, that's grown folks fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Mm-hmm. See, I can hang out on that type of shit. I love to do that. Because I got to do everything that start 6, 7, 8 o'clock at the latest. Because I'm going to be home by 9 or 10. Bullshit ain't never chewed up grass. I'm not going out at 11, 12 like I used to. We didn't hit the club till 10 o'clock. We leave to get there by 11 so we can get in for free. Or get in with gym shoes on, whatever the deal was. $5 for a ladies' night on Thursday, stuff like that. And all I did was dance from the time I walked in. We would walk in the club dancing. We didn't walk in, go to the dance floor and dance. No, we walked in the club doing our two-step. Take our coat off, put it on the chair, or check the coat if it was that type of spot, and go dance, keep dancing all the way to the bathroom to pee, dance to get us a drink, dance to the dance floor, dance off. Be tired. That's why I stayed real small in those years. If I show y'all pictures, I stayed like 150. And for me, that's small. I was wearing like a size 9 to 11. I ain't been a size 9 to 11 for a long time. I got back down to that in 2009 or 8. I got that, but I didn't realize I was sick. My eye was real low. That's why I was losing a lot of weight. But anyway, let's see. Kathy said, men are simple creatures, not complicated. I disagree with that. I don't agree with that. I think they predictable. They can't fool me. But I don't know about simple. Maybe some of the older men are, but that's not true either because my first husband, like I said, I was 15 years younger. Older than him. And he way more mature and laid back and smooth and fun than the fucking older one is. You would think the younger guy would be telling all the lies and games and not want to, come correct and be respectful. But the old fool, that was an old ass fool, disrespectful, want to knock shit over and hit the wall. He was doing all that shit, old ass man. Sit your old ass down if you want to be able to go to work tomorrow. Fist gonna be all wrapped up, ankles hurting. You say, 1861, I feel you know when to fold. He must have a vision. When I was married, he cooked, I cooked, we did things together and also as a family. When he started cheating on me, it was over. I wonder why he started cheating though. Like, ain't no real excuse reason. It's just people do what they want to do. Well, we used to really get down and because people do ask why. And they like what they like. My first husband cheated because he liked somebody that was younger. I'm 15 years older than him. And people will make fun of him or whatever, or not people, but the person that, you working with somebody, you got a wife, husband, you got a work husband, you got a work wife. Next thing you know, y'all start hanging out with other people at the job. Y'all go to each other's house, go to the club. Of course, you feeling this person. They look good to you. You're younger. So now you thinking twice, you know what I'm saying? That all you really did is let yourself know you really because no matter how cute she was, whatever the case was, that wouldn't have made you straight if you was really ready and for real about it and really in love. You wasn't. You just doing something. And it's okay, but it wasn't okay. It's okay, but it wasn't okay because you mess with people's livelihoods and their mind and their heart and their emotions. And they responsible for other people's emotions and they got to live their life and they got to make shit happen. They got to go to work. They got to make sure the kids in school. They got to make sure whatever they got going on is running smooth. But when people come in your life with the rigmarole, the shenanigans, and the lies and tricks, that stops you. You don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to eat. You say, I swear, been married for 17 years. I hated my husband. We had 3 kids. He had money, but he was also very sexist. I was in a typical role. I woke up one day and started hating him. Oh, girl, I'm so glad you out of that shit. I'm sorry you went through that. Bubbles, if a man have a vision and express the vision to you, it's up to you to see if it aligns with your purpose. Right. He can't want to go fly to the moon, and you want to go over there to Ethiopia and help everybody out and be a refugee. You want to help the refugees out. I got to be on the same page. He can't want to sell dope, and you want to be a doctor. Hey, Reba, come on in. Tiffany in here. Have you seen the new AI influencers? They look and act just like a person. I seen the video on Lady T page. Oh, who is Lady T, girl? Tell me more. Would you send me a copy link it to me? Copy link it to my email so I can follow it. Well, here's the thing. A hot ass woman, so I tell him just like you on top of her, I'ma be on top of him. So don't let me find out. Just say that because I get busy. Get busy. 1, 2, 3, get loose, y'all. Say woman must learn to live in accordance with the man provides. I don't know. Some of these fools don't know how to fucking lead. I just can't do it. I just think we should be able to do what we want to do. And what we should want to do as a couple should be couple shit. You shouldn't be want to go out and hang out with other women's houses and she walk around with a fucking panties on and bra, and you think it's cool to sit here with the other fellas while she walk around with panties and bra and you married. Shit like that, it just be some things that don't be big things, but it don't be little things. You said Rock's humanity is just following the program of previous generations, rather it's wrong or not. Yes, I am. I sure agree. So I ain't compromising nothing being with a man. That's exactly why I never approach one. Kathy, for sure, right? Because when you approach one first, you pretty much put yourself out there like you wouldn't do it all, whatever it is. You offering something. You said, Bubble said, Kathy, for sure I have standards, but make sure offer them too. Rox mentioned that she called gutter people maybe react differently. Her words, not mine. I get it. Oh, yeah, leave their ass in the gutter. Shit. They might be some decent people, but anybody got time for that? Now, if you single and young, and this somebody you used to date, or you grew up with, neighbor, and y'all just like 20, 21. Y'all both still in the building stage. It's always exceptions to the rule. You might want to help your fellow man out. Y'all kind of got history together. Y'all ain't got no kids. He just fell on hard times. He went to juvenile for 6 months. He back. His grandma ain't here no more. He got some shady ass people in his family, but he can't really rely on them. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But not no grown ass woman, 30-something years old with 5 kids, and dealing with somebody who sell dope, who keep lying and doing and showing signs that he ain't right. Number one, the fact he sell dope and you got 5 kids, that's a no-no right there. That's a no-no. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no way you can justify being a woman with 1 kid, let alone 5, and messing with somebody who sell drugs. No. Unless you about to get them kids up. Because they ain't got no business being around that fuckery. Because if he doing that, ain't no telling what else he do. That's usually going on. There's some very decent guys who do it. They ain't on that dumb shit. I done had them come to my rescue a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't perfect. They had flaws, but they had some standards and morals. They wouldn't like touch kids or something. They wasn't known for like trying to touch their girlfriend, daughter, or something like that. They was always into their kids and taking care of the community. If anybody needed something. But who really knows? But I just don't think it go together. Like what I look like dating somebody I know just met. He's selling drugs and got a little job on the side. And I got 5 grandkids and 4 of them girls. And he gonna be around here looking at my little thick ass granddaughters. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Let me take me a sip and read y'all comments. You say, Kathy, humanity needs to focus on self-sufficiency, self-preservation, self-governing before living in accordance with someone who was none above. Now, I agree with that. We put so much emphasis on really trying to please that man or him. Men do it too sometimes, but I always focus with women because I know it's a real big thing with women. Women want to prove to a man that she is the reason that he should pick her. Just because I believe in supporting my man, I'm going to bring him up by the bootstraps. I don't understand. I'm going to support him. I'm going to uplift him and give him words of encouragement and help him manifest his dreams and tell him that he can do it. All that, all the while he gonna be doing other shit while you still uplifting, providing, going to work, buying his shoes, getting him an outfit for an interview, buying his favorite steak, letting him drive your car. When you find out he ain't everything you thought you want him to be, and all that work you put in, unless you're very mature, you're gonna be very hurt when you find out he been taking your car and driving another woman in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you don't do too much. It's okay to do a little bit. Like I said, a guy got a better chance of getting my $20 being my friend than being my man. Ain't no way you gonna be my man. I'm gonna give you $20. No, you're not my man. You just cool with me, and you gonna give it back. And then you give it back, and then I give you another one next time you ask. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't asking every other day. You say, hey, Kay. That's what I mean by offering compatibility. You must be growing in the same direction. Yes. So we are thinking more alike than differently. We are more alike than different. It's just sometimes, even though we saying what we saying, and another younger woman or another woman may word it a different way or think, oh, I don't mind doing it. We still want the same shit. We want the same results. We just telling y'all how to go about a different way so you don't have to go through the dumb shit that may be waiting for you, especially if you're weak. And when I say weak, I mean soft-hearted. I mean that things easily hurt your feelings. If you found out right now the man that you of your dreams is screwing your best friend, could you take that and walk away? Or would you scream, throw shit, and want to end your life? You got to already think of them as being a piece of shit. When you meet a person in the street, you can't think that they the best thing since sliced bread and because they make you laugh and their outfit was cute and he had some charm and he was at the club dancing and he could do that dance real good. Girl, back. You got to already think in your head, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And then they prove you differently as you get to know them little at a time. You see, like, okay, all right, damn, all right. He wasn't lying then. Shit, okay. But instead, we give them all the shit in the beginning. He said, this baby mama be tripping. She won't let him see the kids. No, that ain't it. Because she said that she told him that he couldn't see his kids. You know, we just believe every fucking thing they tell us. Can't believe what they say. We don't know them. You said, yes, I will send it to you. Okay. Bubbles' true story or my story when we married, we both worked. My husband told me we would find a place he can afford and to save my money for emergencies. I have yet to have an emergency. Sweet. That's sweet right there. Reba. Yes, Kathy. Jenna said, yes, Kathy. A real ex did the same until I called him cheating. Oh, that just doesn't work for me. Right. Not at all. I don't even ask because who the fuck get married for the first time at 42, 43 and ask nobody shit? I'm not asking you a goddamn thing. I didn't even change my last name with either one of my marriages. I'm not doing that. I'm setting my ways. So I blame me for even fucking getting married in the first place. I take accountability for not really counting the cost and really understanding what they were all gonna mean. All because I'm nice and because I'm loving and I was willing to do and share and have a great time and bounce it. You know what I'm saying? That still ain't no goddamn reason to get married when you still don't know the whole thing that you got to do. You got to be very understanding. You got to be very trusting. You got to be almost be a fucking fool to be married at this point. You know what I'm saying? You got to almost be willing to you risking your life when you get people in your life, trusting them and then marrying them. You're pretty much putting your life on the line because what you're saying is, I'm going to trust you to the ends of the earth because I'm going to believe that you won't do this and you haven't done it. And then while 6 months later, 6 years later, you find out you have AIDS. Then what you going to say? Well, Leah, what you doing? Where you at? What's all that noise? Okay, let me see. Trust is built. Things like change passwords due to my insecurities, not his. I just don't believe that shit. I don't believe in that trust shit. I don't trust you. That's because I don't know. That's because you ain't necessarily gave me no signal or I ain't heard in the street that you did something. I'm already knowing you doing something. Even if it's just a little flirtation at your job. It's something that your ass is going to be doing. Now, until they ass realize that they too sick to go to work or they working from home and they in a goddamn wheelchair, found out they got prostate cancer, they tired, you know what I'm saying? But they out there young, especially if they a street guy. If they about the streets, if they like a people person and they just the life of the party and they known for having a bunch of girls that like them and they on the basketball, come on now. Come on now, let's just be real. It don't sound right. It sound negative as hell. I know it do. But that's just the reality of it. I don't give a shit what nobody says. You just gonna have to expect it to hear about it one day and hope and pray that you don't catch nothing in the process. You say marriages have turned into businesses just as many churches have. Say that, because I know ours was a motherfucking business, baby. I ain't no way I wanted to be nothing other than that. Mm-mm. But I hope we can stay cool. You know, even though I know he got underlying issues, he'll pretend like he cool, and but deep down he'll get drunk and want to say you did this and I bought this house for you and you left and you ain't have. He want to say that, but I won't give him a chance to. I'm not gonna talk to your stupid ass while you drunk. Number one, if you can't sober up and say exactly how you feel to me with your whole chest, using every word, enunciating it, stopping when you're supposed to for a period, using explanations when you should, keeping it tone, keeping it mild, keeping it cool, keeping it respectful, sober, then you can't say shit to me. Take your goof ass on where you need to be at. Right where you at now. By yourself or with some crackhead laying up with you. Hey, Casey. Casey, what's happening? What's up? Shit. He gonna be cool, I'm gonna be cool. I give him $10 if I got it. I send him $20. I sent him $20. Like he said, you got $20? And I'm like, okay. He said, well, can you make it 30? And I was gonna get my check the next day, so I didn't mind. He said, I got you this week. Child, when that week came, he ain't sent me shit. I had to ask for it. As a matter of fact, I forgot all about it. A whole damn 6 days went by almost. And I thought about it and I asked him. And then he sent it. He didn't even say, I'm about to send it. He didn't say, did you get it? He didn't say shit. That's how I know he was probably busy, either around somebody or whatever. Because even when he at work, he'll stop and just communicate. Now, here come the weekend, he want to call because I gave the furniture place his number. I had to have some references, y'all. And I ain't had none of y'all number. Because I would have gave them y'all number to be my reference to say that I'm going to pay this furniture bill. So they called him, and he said, I told them, they asked me, what do you do? And I told them, me. So that let me know he was drunk. So you about to sit here and fuck up my shit. They can tell me, well, one of your references didn't come through. I don't know what they gonna say, but I already know that he said some dumb shit. You said I don't trust any man, not even my son. Goddamn right. You be a fucking fool to sit here and say my man ain't you. I don't understand how anybody fix their mouth. If you think that shit, goddamn it, don't ever say that shit around nobody else. Please don't. Don't tell it to your mama, your sister, your brother, lawyer, teacher. You can tell it to God. He even gonna be shaking his head like, Lord, my child is a fool. They don't cheat every day. They just have their seasons. Right now, he messing with old Ophelia over there. He like Ophelia. But you give him about 3-4 months, they been fell out. Then he gonna be chilling. He gonna be like, I'm sick of bitches. I'm just gonna chill at home. I'm just gonna be with you. No, saying it to himself. He gonna appreciate you more. Low key, he ain't gonna let you know. You know. But I don't care. I wouldn't care if my husband did all that. What makes me scared is the fact that you won't stick it in there because you don't even know how to pick a good bitch on the side. So how I'm gonna trust you to do the right thing with your Peter Whacker? And then you want to come bring that shit to me to lick on and stick in me? No, 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 no. Hell no. To the no. Jenny said, just like the lady in ATL who married her husband, survived breast cancer twice, was later stricken with full-blown AIDS. Her husband knew he was HIV positive. He is facing life in prison. See what I'm talking about? It happens every day. My mama got it from her old guy. And she was in her 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Caught it. Because out here with these men is not faithful, y'all. Stop lying to yourself. Y'all know y'all men not faithful. Unless his ass wheelchair stricken and at home all day, every day. And who knows, when you go away, he might call somebody to come over. They foul like that. They will fucking call somebody to get in your bed or meet them in the basement. They would do that. I used to hang with nothing but men. All I got is 4 brothers. I know all this stuff. I know it. And it don't sound good. But I appreciate to know it. And I still love them guys. All of them. Cheating ones, all of them. All long as they ain't touching kids and hitting on people and doing nothing against the law as far as bodily harm and taking people out. I got mad love for everybody. Just keep that shit over there. Because, see, I got that energy. When a man steps to me, he already know I ain't to be played with. So they usually walk away after they get that first introduction in. When they see I'm going, one of them told me, like, you know what? Because we had been talking a little bit. No sex or nothing like that. But we've been chopping it up a little bit like it could have been on its way to that. And he told me, like, you know what? I'm not even going to play with you. I got a girlfriend. Damn. I was thinking about, should I tell you or not? But it ain't right. You know, you be kicking the bobos, my mama too. You know what I'm saying? He was somebody that lived in the building but didn't live in the building. His mama did. He'd come see her all the time. So he felt, you know what I'm saying? I respected that. You know? What can I say? Let me see. My husband is laughing with the conversation. He know goddamn well we tell him the truth. He might be on shit right now, but I bet he can recall the time when he was. Whether y'all was had bad terms, or it was in the beginning of y'all relationship, the middle, when y'all broke up in them 3 days. Oh yeah. Woo, get the thing. Bang, bang, bang. Sick of being lonely every night when my man goes out with his homies. I want to know how it feels to be loved, be loved. Sick of being lonely every night. Mm-mm. Baby, this Modelo and this wine hitting just like it need to hit. You say, hey Marie, come on in. I remember being 19 years old and getting a TV and moving, and them people called my grandmother stupid ass, told them, well, you know I'm done talking to you, girl. I am done with talking to you. You know what? I already know we can hang out for real. Oh my God, hang out, baby. Well, your ass, you is off the chain. Literally said, never give men grace and a second chance. Because all you doing is proving that you stupid as fuck. That's all it is. And then how some ladies be like, he came back, he keep coming back, he keep coming back. You know what it is. He only acting like that because his friends around. He come back. He know he can't stop getting none of this good stuff between my legs. No, he coming back because you stupid. He coming back to see if you still stupid. He ain't coming back because he missed your ass. He needs something. He's in a position right now where he needs that link. He need a couch. He need a little satisfaction to get his roll out. It's tax time. It's something. There's always some incentive, ulterior motive with these type of creeps. Because the ones that's really on their shit, you won't see, hear, smell their ass no more. Nobody do. They ain't left town on your ass. When they went to go fight the war, or went away to another country, when they got them a white woman or something, shit. They engaged their whole MO is gone. They ain't thinking about you. Because that's bad memories for them. Especially if you got a bunch of kids. Time they call you, they can't hear shit you saying because the goddamn kids in the background always dropping shit and making noise. No man want to be bothered with that. You can't even come in your house and get a clean glass because the fucking dish is always dirty. Shit. We used to see them types all the time. You remember before social media really picked up with paying people when it was just the Vines, and beforehand it was MySpace and just Facebook. You see all these little pretty ass girls taking these poses and mirror dirty as hell, microwave dirty, background, got shit all on the floor, but they sharp as a tack, ready to stick. Oh shit, Yasri, but he said he had some nerve asking you for money, knowing you are building your new life and raising 5 grandchildren. Wow. Oh yeah, you got $10. He think I owe him. See, he'll present the whole. If he was able to like go live and really talk with sis without blubbering and start here and cry and then he'll jump all the way over to the army shit and then he'll jump back. What happened in 2016? He'd do that. But if he could get it out, he'll swear up and down, try to make anybody believe, especially when he's charming, because he got some charm about him if you don't know no better. But he ain't drunk. Because he be dressed nice, going to work and stuff like that. And he know how he got a master. Oh, he's very smart. So he'll fool you and make you think that I'm just an evil bitch and unappreciative. And he's paid everything. I paid everything. I paid the mortgage. I bought this house for him. Somebody he gonna sell it and this, that, and the third. But the thing about it is, he'll let the payments miss. He'll miss a bunch of payments, whether it's the lights, whether it's the mortgage. Then he'll get on the deferment plan. He'll be paying the bare minimum of every bill that he had to pay. Not that he just know it's time to pay it. But I didn't notice at first. I found out later. But all the while sending money to whoever the women that he was trying to talk to. Wasn't gonna give him no play. But he's what you call a simp. You ain't got to give him none to get some money from him. Eventually you would. If you he ain't gonna keep giving it. But maybe 2 or 3 times he give it to you. But he realized you ain't gonna meet him and give him none, then he be done. But by that time he broke. Yeah, child. He had like I owe him because he paid the mortgage all the while. His mama then came through and paid the mortgage sometime. His mama came through after I paid the light bill because he couldn't pay it. Then she'll give me my money back or half of it back. While he talking about he can't stand her, she get on his nerve. She the one that came through for him many, 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 many times. You said that's exactly why I only fight with me money because I feel they're low down, so at least give me something to enjoy. Okay, what's up, Karen? You would think the older men would be more settled, yeah, and serious about their relationship or marriage. But no, as they age, they want someone younger. Yeah, Tony told me that. He said the younger girls like us. Him and his best friend was on the porch. They worked at the same job. Now, mind you, both of them about 47, 48, somewhere up in there. I said, them young girls don't want y'all. You talking about the ones at y'all job y'all be flirting with and y'all go to lunch and y'all pay, or they be talking about their problems and y'all send them a Zelle or PayPal. You talking about them girls? I said, they boyfriends tell them to do that to y'all because they go home and they be pillow talking, talking about that man, Mr. Tony, so crazy, talking about he'll buy me lunch. And then, he'll be like, what, for real? And then, she might mention something else. Then he'll be like, when you be talking about this Mr. Tony, he must got some money. Yeah, he act like he do. He got a wife and shit, but I don't fuck with him. Shit, it's me and you, baby. It's me and you, but go and get that money. Tell that nigga you need to pay your fucking cell phone bill. And see if we get out 200 out of it. I promise you that be going on. You want to make sure. I said, we don't want your old ass. You do not look good, baby. Let's stop the games. I'm not finna sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now his friend was halfway decent looking for an older guy, but Tony, no. Tony fucked himself up drinking all that alcohol. Tony used to look decent. You said it's top much proof for men to deny it's till it's none. It's all till it's none. Right. Hold on, y'all. Yes, child. You said he is afraid of my twin. He knows I will drain him. Oh, you got a twin? Girl, what's your twin name? Kathy and what? Keep it 100 the entire time. I never fight over a man. My brothers and my dad, yes, never fight a woman over a man. Hell no. Like, what's the point of that? These aren't even characteristics of a provider nor a protector. Exactly. But he'll try to come off like he's that. He's been that. I've done. If you was doing everything, I never would have had to use the link for the house. That would have been just extra because the house would have been full of food at all times. So when the link came, it'd have been like, okay, let me go and throw my mama something when she was alive. Let me stock up on even more so the kids will never ever run out on their little snacks. One like that. Shit. Fucking lights wouldn't have went off or been threatened to go off. Things have been threatened to go off, especially when I stopped helping. Because when he realized I wasn't gonna get back with him, he started thinking like I should pay like we roommates. And I'm like, I don't mind paying a couple of things. You offer work, you know, you lost your job. I'll pay for a month or two. But that's it, because I already knew I started to take it seriously about trying to move. Not just saying, well, maybe we can make it, maybe we can coexist. Because he been cool, he been chilling, he ain't been arguing or nothing. You know, he might have been chill for like 2 or 3 months. Then when he act a fool, it remind me like, nah, bitch, don't fall for that. He gonna always do that. He gonna always chill for some time, but he gonna go back to the old sorry ass scary ways. And you ain't trying to go to jail for throwing his ass down them basement stairs. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me get my ass up out of here. Never the woman go after the man, right? And you ain't even got to go after him. Just tell him, okay, I don't even want no fucking explanation. I just want to know yes or no. When I find out it's yes, that's all I need to know. I don't need no dates and times and how often y'all did and all that shit. I just need to know, yeah. And when the proof be right in my face, because I see it on the text messages. I used to look at his text messages. I seen a whole conversation with him talking about he loved her and she loved him. And she want to know why she can't come over to the house. And he like, my mama live with me and all this old different shit. Well, come to find out, she was using him. She was already married. She was just trying to get his money to get her husband from Africa. She was trying to pay for her husband's way, whatever he needed. I don't know if he needed a green card or whatever they do to get over here to him. That's what she was using his ass for. You say, every black woman I done seen on live just now is arguing about something everybody else seems cool. That means that he must be getting to him early. DeMarco Miller in the building. What's up? Come on in, hit the like button. Have a great evening, ladies. Okay, thanks for hanging out with us, Kathy. It's been real. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. Well, so let me read your comment. You said every black woman I done seen on live just now is arguing about something everybody else seems cool. Who arguing? Ain't nobody arguing. I just got a big mouth, DeMarco. I yell because I got a big mouth. Yeah, my grandma used to talk like this. Yellow. You can be right in my face and I talk like this. We ain't arguing. We just talking about relationships. You know, we don't never argue over here. Shit. No. No. We haven't, if anything, we laughing and having fun over here. You know what I'm saying? Sharing information and experiences. And we laughing about that shit. I don't know what the other women is arguing, or if they arguing, you just take it as arguing. Y'all always want to think that we argue because we talk loud or something. But when the spicy Latina get to talking like they got that body, when y'all be y'all dick get hard. You're like, ooh, oh, she's so spicy. Oh, yes, señorita. Now, baby. Hey, Bill from the over the city. Come on in. Come on in. I love to have y'all over here. I like a man's perspective, though. Y'all come on in and holler at your girl. Holler at me. Uh-oh. I have to check out the comment or something. Okay, I got to check this out real quick, so I ain't going to be here too much longer. We've been here for over an hour. Y'all hit the like button, share the like, subscribe to the channel. Do you got content, guys? Built from Adversity and DeMarco Miller. Do y'all do content? Subscribe to my channel and then go comment on one of my videos. And I can come check you out. That way I can find you. Because I can't even tap on your name right now to go check you out. I hope y'all do content. If not, just keep on, coming over and hang out with us. We need more men over here, especially. If y'all know some fellas that like to chop it up, talk about different topics when we go live. We have motivational Mondays. We have relationship talk on Wednesdays. I missed it, so I'm doing it today. And Friday, we have Red Cup live stream where we talk about everything with our Red Cup. Whatever you want in it, that's on you. Water, juice, wine, whiskey. And, hey, I be dancing. I be talking shit. So I hit the button, 37. Thanks. I got so involved, I forgot. Oh, thank you, Bubbles. I appreciate you. You said, Kathy's husband said, turn that shit off. Yes, I do. I'm subscribed to your channel. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Okay, well, make sure you're going to make a comment on that one of them shorts or something so I can check you out. I'm just getting started. That's okay. That's good. Let's get you started and get it popping. And get you some of these coins too and build your community up. That was fun, y'all. But I'm going to get ready to get out of here. My phone about to die. I got like 10% left. I'm gonna see y'all. What's tomorrow? Monday? Yeah, shit. But it's only 4:42. If I fill up to, I'm gonna come back live probably like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. That's crazy on a Sunday, ain't it? Y'all be sleep, don't y'all? 'Cause I don't never see y'all that late. I don't never see y'all that late. You say, by the way, I'm getting some models for the holiday. I'll let you know how I like it. I'm a malt liquor girl. Oh, you getting some Modelo? My blind ass. Oh, I need to get my eyes checked. I'm just getting started. Oh, okay, that's cool though. Yeah, let me know how you like it. It is so good. I'm telling you, it's crisp, especially when it's cold. It don't have no aftertaste to it like all that old cheap beer. The Modelo's is fat. And get you some of this apothic wine if you into wine. Apothic is the best one to me, and there's some other ones that's way more expensive. But this little bottle was like $8, $9, $10 at the most. The cheaper wine I do is Barefoot. Barefoot or what's the other one? Barefoot and Yellowtail. All that other stuff, no, no Capriccio. Y'all remember that new wine that came out not too long ago called Capriccio? It reminds you of Cisco. If you're an old school head, you know what Cisco is. Be very careful. Very careful. All right, y'all. If all y'all have not checked out my last 2 or 3 shorts and my last 2 or 3 long forms, it's gonna tell you about my new series starting Tuesday. Y'all come on, get on the panel, help me. I'm gonna go back in history and let y'all know how I got where I am today. Why I'm crazy as hell today, like I am. Why I feel like I feel about relationships and men and my daughter and my brother's passing and all this shit that a 59-year-old woman going through that's raising 5 grandkids. I'm gonna tell my story in a series of events all through July. So those of you who resonate with it, if you lost somebody from fentanyl, if you lost your daughter or your husband, or you raising your grandkids, or you just trying to get your money together, and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, stay above water and stay positive, then this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. Great live, I called it all. Thank you. I'm so glad you did. I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And I'm going to see y'all, if not later tonight, most definitely tomorrow for Motivational Monday, probably about 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm on Central Time, y'all. All right, y'all.